Hi students, welcome to Medical Terminology 2, Week 4. This week we're going to discuss special senses and the skin. So first we're going to take a look at the special senses, which are the eyes and the ears. The function of the eye is, first of all, it is a receptor organ and it receives images and transmits those images to the brain. Next we have the eye structures, which are composed of the adnexa, and they include the orbit, which is the eye socket, eye muscles. Then we have the eyelids, eyebrows, and eyelashes. The conjunctiva, which is a thin membrane that covers the eyeball. And then the lacrimal apparatus, which is responsible for the control of our tears. Pathology of the eyelids includes ptosis, which is the drooping of the upper eyelid. Chalazion, which is a nodule or cyst usually on the upper eyelid. Hordeolum, which is a sty, which some of us may have had before, and it's a pus-filled lesion on the eyelid. Blepharitis is the swelling of the eyelid. Ectropion is the inversion or turning outward of the edge of the eyelid. And then we have entropion, which is the inversion or turning inward of the eyelid, of the edge of the eyelid, and this is basically the bottom part of your eyelid. Periorbital edema is the swelling of tissue surrounding the eyes. The adnexa pathology includes conjunctivitis, dacryoadenitis, and then subconjunctival hemorrhage. Functional defects of the eye include diplopia, which is the double vision, microchromatism, which is color blindness, photophobia, which is excessive sensitivity to light, hemanopia, which is the blindness in one half of the visual field, nyctalopia, which is night blindness, and then presbyopia is a condition common changes of the eyes that occur with age. Next, let's look at the ear, which is the other sensory organ. So the function of the ear is to receive sound impulses and then transmit those impulses to the brain. And last week we talked about neurology, and so all this kind of plays into those cranial nerves and those different things that we talked about last week. So the structure of the ear first includes the outer ear. And within the outer ear, there is the pinna or auricle, which captures the sound waves. And so that's the part of the ear that you can touch. The external auditory canal transmits sound waves to the tympanic membrane or the eardrum. And then cerumen, which is earwax. And so it protects our ears from things like small insects, dust, debris, and some types of bacteria. Next, we have the middle ear, and it's made up of the tympanic membrane, and it transmits sound by vibrating. The other part of the middle ear is the mastoid process, and this is the temporal bone that contains a hollow air space that surrounds the middle ear. The inner ear, or the labyrinth, includes 5 parts. The first one is the oval window, the cochlea, the organ of chordae, semicircular canals, and then the acoustic nerves. So the pathology of the outer ear, one is the otorrhea, which is any discharge from the ear, otalgia, which we know as earache, otomycosis is the fungal infection of an external auditory canal, and then otitis is the inflammation of the ear. Pathology of the middle ear includes barytoma, which is the pressure-related ear condition, and we kind of experience this sometimes when we're flying or driving or climbing mountains, different things like that. And then cholesteatoma, which is a pearly tumor, and is considered to be a destructive epidermal cyst in the middle or mastoid process. Next is mastoiditis, which is the inflammation of the mastoid bone. And then otosclerosis, which is the ankylosis of the bones of the middle ear, resulting in conductive hearing loss. Pathology of the inner ear. Labyrinthitis is the inflammation of the labyrinth that can result in vertigo. Vertigo is a sense of whirling, dizziness, and loss of balance that is often combined with nausea and vomiting. Tinnitus is a condition of ringing, buzzing, or roaring sound in one or both ears. And then Meniere's disease, which is a rare chronic disorder in which the amount of fluid in the inner ear increases intermittently, producing attacks of vertigo, hearing loss, and tinnitus.